So now that you've hooked up your thermostat to the app, you can now edit or schedule different temperatures throughout the day. To get into your schedule settings, it's very simple. You just click your gear cog up at the top right. And what we want to do is go down to our weekly schedules. I'm going to click that. Now you've got a few options here. You can do individual days and set each day. You can set your weekdays and you can set your weekends separate, or we can do all days. We're going to click all days. Now if you'll notice, we have 4 scheduled slots per day, each one with a heat and cool set point. Dehumidification needs to be set separately and cannot be set as a schedule. For our 4 schedules, we need to set each one regardless if you only require 2 or 3. What you will do with your unused schedules is set a duplicate. For us, we're going to set a 2 scheduled day. We're going to do our 7 a.m. heat to 65, cool to 76. Our following schedule, we're going to leave at 8 a.m., but we're going to duplicate our heat set point by clicking the heat and adjusting it to 65. Once you have, click done. And now we're going to adjust our cool. So we're going to adjust our cool to mock the wake schedule of 76 degrees. And done. Now we're going to set our next 2 schedules, return and sleep, to the same. We're going to adjust our time by clicking the time, and we're going to change it to 7 p.m. Click done. Now our heat, we're going to drop down to 65 degrees. But our cool here, we're going to change up a little bit here, and we're going to drop it down to 72 degrees for our night. Done. Again, we're going to duplicate this sleep schedule as our return schedule. I'm not concerned about the time as it's within that schedule. 10 p.m. you can adjust this to as close as 5 minutes apart from your previous schedule. Heat, we're going to duplicate at 65. And our cool, we're going to drop down to 72. So although we do have 4 schedules here for one 24-hour period, we have duplicated our first 2 morning schedules and then our 2 night schedules. When you are done, you can click done. You're going to click back and you're going to go to run on schedule. You want it to follow the 7-day schedule. You can input multiple schedules and decide which schedule you want to run. Once you've clicked that on, you're going to hit done. As I've shown you before, we're going to hit back, and we show a button marked Schedule Override. You'd click this button to eliminate the schedule temporarily. Your schedule should have synced with your thermostat, and if it hasn't, it should take 10 to 20 seconds to do so, but you can force sync it by dropping and dragging.